Welcome to the 2025 Pre-Draft Hype Edition of the SFL Breakdown. We will fit, wrap, lift, and drive into the 2024 SFL Draft grades and a 2024 season recap. Mike gets a C because Diggs fell off, Mahomes wasn't elite, and Waddle was inconsistent. Aaron gets a C+ because Taylor was a bust and Kelce is no longer league tilting. Jeff gets a B-, Jefferson injury hurt, Mixon was good, Moore was good, but the QB spot underperformed. Brian gets a B mainly for Kyren Williams, Achane was good, but Richardson hurt. Sean's graded B for Gibbs and Walker, Andrew was missed time, Cooper was inconsistent, Herbert was not elite. Alfred gets a B+ for Breece Hall and Pittman as a target hog. Henry was steady, but Burrow didn't bring the numbers. Steve gets a B+ draft grade because Josh Allen crushed it. Nico was a breakout one. Kincaid was great. And Harrison Jr. gave decent rookie production. Aaron gets a B+ because Bijan and Saquon both hit big. Kamara was a nice RB2. The wide receiver room was a bit thin, but the running back room did the heavy lifting. Sean gets an A- because McCaffrey was decent. A.J. Brown smashed, and Malik Neighbors gave great rookie production. Eddie gets an A because Amon-Ra and Adams were both elite. Lamar was solid at QB, and James Cook was a good RB2. Strong balance across positions with a few busts. Joe gets an A+ because it was one of the best drafts. Chase was great. ATM top RB. Laporta broke out. Evans was a wide receiver 1 steal, and Stroud paid off at QB. Almost no busts in the top 10 rounds.
First, Kyler's Smilers. Aaron took the crown for the regular season with a lethal combo of consistency and firepower. Drafting Robinson early and locking in steady wideout production paid off big. Second, superior star cookies. Eddie's team was the model of balance, top 2 in points scored and strong in every position. Amon-Ra was the heartbeat here. Third, PSH. Sean G rode a monster year from Jahmyr Gibbs to a 10-win season. The draft was clean, quietly one of the most dangerous playoff rosters. Fourth, high-speed chase. Joey's team outscored most of the league thanks to Sam Laporta being a tight end cheat code. A few tough matchups kept them from double-digit wins. Fifth, the champ. Al's title defense was fueled by Breece Hall's breakout. This team was clutch. Sixth, Gipsy danger. Brian survived a midseason slump to sneak into the top 6. Kyren Williams was the breakout here, but a lack of depth capped the ceiling. Seventh, show me your TDs. Jeff's team was streaky, good enough to scare contenders, inconsistent enough to miss the playoffs. Joe Mixon was the bright spot. Eighth, return of C-Mac. Sean's team drafted well on paper but dealt with bad injury luck. Still, A.J. Brown kept them competitive. Ninth, Retro Bowl Blitz. Justin's season was derailed by early round misses. Puka Nacua was a gem, but Calvin Ridley was a bust that hurt every week. 10th, Allen's Angels. Steve somehow finished .500 despite scoring the fewest points in the league. This was a defense streaming, scrap your way to wins kind of season. 11th, JTTDs. Aaron's season fell apart under the weight of bust picks. 12th, in my Swift era, 3-11, Michael Benjamin's team had Rachaad White as a lone bright spot, but poor QB play and a thin bench made it an uphill climb from week 1.